With the update that released Caliban Prime, unfortunately, the Angstrom was nerfed. For those who don't know, this weapon had a bug that allowed it to instant kill any attenuated enemy with an uncharged shot. I'm not the first to complain about it, and I won't be the last. The Angstrom wasn't the root of the problem. It was the player's solution to a poor game design. Without a way to properly get around attenuation, bug or not, we have been forced into the scenario where these attenuated enemies completely undo all of your game progress when fighting them. It doesn't matter how you have refined your style. Supreme damage, major critical or status build, unparalleled crowd control. None of that will matter anymore. The better you perform, the more attenuation kicks in, further reducing the damage you deal. The two main offenders for this rampant problem would be the Scaldra Dedicant and the Tech-Rot Bao. If you somehow haven't faced these yet on the Steel Path or Argomedias, these enemies are supposed to be elite types for their faction, but are allowed damage attenuation, the ability to partially or completely heal under unique circumstances, and spawn in as Xmas units, with both of these enemies having their own special problems to boot. Dedicants are considered more annoying since any Scaldra mission is eligible for these chunky lads to spawn in, but the game can spawn multiple at once. Yes, this means the chance is never zero to be met with 5 Xmas Dedicants at once. But wait, you might say, can't you just force a mercy kill by spamming impact procs? And my answer is, this isn't the gotcha moment you think it is, and I will explain. First, the impact status is simply in a bad state right now. Forcing a faster mercy doesn't even justify its existence when modding the weapon for more impact will actually make it deal less damage overall, effectively neutering said weapon against every other enemy and forcing not only the gun into a singular role, but you too into losing a whole weapon just for it to be on Dedicant patrol. And that right there leads into the second part. Against Dedicants, you are forced into running specific weapons if you want to effectively take down this one enemy type. I'll keep it short and just say it like this. The game Destiny 2 had their own type of enemies that used a system quite like this for a long time, and it built up a lot of bad blood. It didn't hit immediately, but now that game is hurting bad because of that. A restrictive playstyle forced on the player for far too long. Though they spawn far less often than the former, I know that in play, the Tech-Rot Bao is the most insulting of the two. If you thought being forced into running impact weapons was a bad idea, then here's the fun part with Baos. There is no mercy kill for them. You have to fight through all of that attenuation with no way to speed through. Dedicants may be bad, but with this single problem, a complete non-existence of player agency, it makes Baos the most insulting use of attenuation on non-boss enemies so far. Does the Angstrom nerf absolutely destroy the game? No, not by a long shot. But much like how stubbing your toe doesn't kill you, it's just a major pain whenever something like this happens. Just like the last time I made a critique on Warframe, the answer on paper is simple. Either give them a reason to exist as they are now, by increasing the rewards, or bring these outliers back in line. The way to do it, though, is DE's choice, and DE's alone. I do hope they come to a decision soon, though, because unless something changes, I believe there will be another Dedicant-like enemy waiting for us in Tau.